You are in the temple of the rants, where I rant about whatever my $15 a month plus patrons want me to rant about. You can get one of these by becoming one of those. This one is for Edithier, who says, rant about people who refuse to consume media not in their native language, not just limited to anime, but with foreign songs and movies as well. On some level, I understand this because obviously it's a little bit unnerving to not understand, what you're listening to all the time, particularly in the case of something like music, where a lot of people put a lot of emphasis on the lyrics in the music that they listen to, being able to sing along, understand what you're singing along to, and, if you can't, then you might not be interested. And for me personally, I don't necessarily focus on lyrics when I listen to music, and I'm used to listening to music where I can't understand what they're saying anyways. I listen to plenty of metal music with growled vocals or stuff that's just very, difficult to parse, or where they sing fast and stuff like that. And so for me, transitioning to Japanese music, it's like I don't really feel the need to know what they're saying, even to sing along to it. I might look up the lyrics and learn them and sing along and still not even really know what I am singing. And maybe once or twice I'll look at a translated version if I really love the song. But, to me it's more about the emotions, the aesthetic, the vibe of the music than it is, just literally what they are saying. But a lot of people approach things in different ways. If you are not used to reading, especially not reading quickly, I understand not wanting to read subtitles. I mean, I always encourage people to force themselves to get into things that they are not naturally inclined to like, because so much of what I've discovered came about that way. I was not always somebody who just liked stuff from every category. I had to see when I see that a lot of people like something or like a certain genre, then I get curious about it, and I'm like, why are people into this? I want to be able to connect with it. I want to be able to connect with what people are feeling, and so I will go out of my way to learn to read subtitles, to learn to appreciate a style of music that I don't naturally gravitate towards, and maybe over the years keep trying new parts of it, hoping that something will finally be the breakthrough that gets me interested, But most people are not approaching media like I have to consume everything I could potentially like, which is the way I approach it. I think most people are just kind of casually enjoying things as they happen to come across them. Something shows up on your radar, you make a determination about whether you're interested or not. I think most people who do get deeper into something like this, who start, maybe watching foreign anime, it's because you get so hooked on the intrinsic level. Like, say, if you get into anime because you want action shows that are, that have lots of crazy powers and shit, which is what probably the biggest category of Western viewers who get into anime are after, it's because you see one and you feel so strongly about it, and then you're like, I need more media like this. And if you can only get that by watching subtitles, you might not like that you have to read the subtitles at first, but in your desire to have this type of show over any other type of show, you'll jump over that hump. You'll pass the learning curve and get into it. So yeah, obviously I always encourage people, get into things that aren't in your native language, try your best, but even for me, it's not as though I'm going around listening to tons of African or even European music. It's not as though I'm, going around watching shows from every different country, every different style. Again, it's a lot of it has to do with getting your foot in the door. It's that immediate interest that makes you want to get into something that you weren't already. And so I don't blame anybody for not wanting to consume stuff that's not in their native language. You have no responsibility to consume anything. If you just want to be entertained and you're getting enough already, which I think most people are. I don't think most people are starved for new things all the time. But if you are starved for new things, absolutely broaden your horizons, get into things that you don't expect to be into, look into foreign language stuff. You never know what's gonna resonate with you. You never know what ideas that exist in your mind that aren't really a part of your culture or aren't at the forefront of it might be at the forefront of another one, or might be better expressed in a way that your language is not even capable of. So yeah, get into everything.